Hello everyone, welcome back to the Java tutorial series. In this video, we will learn about integer data types in Java. We will understand what integer data types are, why they are used, and explore the four integer data types provided by Java, that is byte, short, int, and long. So let's get started. So, what are integer data types? Integer data types are used to store whole numbers. Whole numbers do not contain any decimal values. Some examples of whole numbers are 10, 100, -25, 5000. So, whenever we need to store such values in a Java program, we use one of the integer data types. So, what are the types of integer data types? Java provides four integer data types that are byte, short, int, and long. The main difference between them is the amount of memory they occupy and the range of values they can store. Let's look at each of them one by one. So, first one is byte data type. A byte occupies 1 byte of memory. Byte occupies 1 byte of memory and can store values from -128 to 127. That is the range. For example, byte age equals to 25. Since byte uses very little memory, it can be useful when storing a large number of smaller values. Next is short data type. Short occupies 2 bytes of memory and can store with a range of 32,768 to 32767. An example of short is short year equal to 2026. The sort data type provides a large range than byte and can be used when the byte range is not sufficient. Next is int data type. An int occupies 4 bytes of memory and can store values in the range of -2 147 483 648 2 2147 483 647. We do not need to remember this range, but just for understanding, we should know like how many bytes int has, that is 4 bytes. For example, int salary equals to 50,000. The int data type is the most commonly used integer type in Java and is usually the default choice for storing whole numbers. Next is long data type. A long occupies 8 bytes of memory and can store very large integer values. For example, long population equals to something 90 lakhs, any number, and long L. So notice that letter L at the end of value, this tells Java that the value should be treated as a long data type. Use long when the value is too large to fit into an int data type. So let's compare all 4 integer data types. So byte uses 1 byte of memory, sort uses 2 bytes of memory, int uses 4 bytes of memory, and long uses 8 bytes of memory. So as the memory size increases, the range of values that can be stored also increases. Choosing the appropriate data type helps make programs more efficient. Let's see all integer data types in a single example. So here we have declared variables using byte, short, int and long. Each variable stores a whole number according to its range and size requirements. When we print these variables, Java displays their stored values. This example shows how all integer data types can be used in a program. So just let's print age, year, salary and population. Let's run the program. So the output should come like age 25, year 2026, salary 50,000 and population equals to this one. So when should we use each data type? Use byte when you need to store very small integer values. Use sort when the values are larger than the byte range. Use int for most applications because it provides a good balance between memory usage and range. Use long when you need to store very large numbers that cannot fit into an int data type. In real world applications, int is the most commonly used integer data type. So let's quickly summarize what we learned in this video. Integer data types are used to store whole numbers. As we can see here, all are whole numbers. Java provides 4 integer data types: byte, short, int, and long. Each data type has a different memory size and value range. The int data type is the most commonly used. The long data type requires the L suffix for large values. So we can see in output we got the values of age, year, salary and population as whole number which we have assigned. So that's all for this video. I hope this tutorial helped you understand integer data type. In the next video, we will understand floating point data type. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.